So today, let's talk about the Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, AAIP. So if your plan is to come to Alberta, maybe from any other province around the country, and you want to come for the PR option they have here, I have some news for you. Right now, all other option is closed. The opportunity program is closed. The hospitality is closed. The only available program for the Alberta Advantage program, the AIP program right now, is the rural renewal stream. That is, if you want to go into the rural side of Alberta, just to find work, to get employed, and then enroll into the program. So now the remaining program right now for anybody coming to Alberta for the PR is the rural renewal stream. So the other program, even the one that they launched a few months ago, is closed. So like I think they only need 500 people, and they meet up with the target, and the program is closed right now. So now let's talk about the rural renewal stream. I mean the rural side of Alberta too. So I have more things to give you, more information to give you. Now, if your plan is to come to Alberta, for the PR, and you want to go through the rural renewal stream, it is very, very easy. So now what they only ask of you is to just get an endorsement letter, get employed, find some job, like not anyhow jobs. I've heard some stories, about some companies telling their staff that, hey, before they can help you to get the endorsement letter, before they can apply for you, you just have to work with their company for 2 years, for 3 years. No. So now what you only need to apply for this endorsement letter is a job offer letter that states that you will be there for more than 1 year, just a job offer letter, not a contract job offer letter, like maybe 6 months contract letter, 3 months. So now, even the community that I am, with 6 months, with 1 year contract, then you can even apply for, for this, for the endorsement letter if you have a 1 year plus contract job offer letter. But if you have a job offer letter with no restriction, not a contract like a full-time job offer letter, with no restriction, nothing, and nothing, no clause included, you can use that also, to apply for your renewal stream. And you don't need to work with that company for a so period before you can get employed today. Ask your manager, to help you apply for this for the program, and within a month or two, the endorsement letter is out. Then apply for the renewal stream. Another update I have is that if you're applying right now, you need a settlement fund. Like you need money. You need to show a proof that you have the capability. You are capable of residing in that community. Before, like a year back, you don't need to show a proof. If you're in Canada here, if you're applying within the country, you don't need to show a proof that you can settle in the community. So this is only applied, the law only apply for people applying outside Canada. But right now, you are in Canada, you are not, you just have to show a proof that you can settle in that community. And if you're applying on their I'm on their website right now, and if you're applying a loan, then you need from $8,000 to $11,000. So like depending on the size of the community, if the community has less than 1,000 population, you only need roughly $9,000 if you're applying a loan. So as a settlement fund, and you have to show a proof during the application. So now if the community is from 1,000 to 30,000 population, then you need $10,000 as a proof. If the community is from 30,000 to 99,000 population, you need 11,000 as approved. So now if you're applying with your spouse, let's say 2 people, then the same thing, 11,000 for a community within 8,000 population, 12,000 for a community within 1,000 to 30,000, and 30,000 to 99,000 population, you need 13,000. So you can find more of all this information on their website. Now, another update is that you need to write IELTS, or just an English proficiency examination. You need to show a proof that you can read, you can write, you can speak, English. So at least we are all in Canada, so you don't really need to be good at it, but just show a proof that you can read, you can write, and you understand what you're talking about. You understand English. So that I think that is it about that. So now what I'm going to advise you is that if you are looking for a PR, if I believe you are looking for a PR, that's why you're watching this video. You don't need to stay in Calgary, Edmonton. Calgary, Edmonton are not a rural, Alberta. So they are urban area, and so now they are not a place for you to stay. If your goal is to come to Alberta for a PR, like you are looking for something, what are you doing in Calgary? What are you doing in Edmonton? There's like, we have Jasper, we have Fort Mac. Like right now I'm in Fort Mac, and we have so many other rural places in Alberta here, and I believe you can choose any of those community, then look for a job in that community, then apply for the endorsement letter. It's as simple as that. You can just look for any community. There are so many communities looking for jobs, like looking for people to that can come to work in their community. Like right now, I know like so many of these Northern Alberta community, they are looking for people. If you have a valid work permit, I'm not talking about maybe on a visitor's visa, or maybe you don't have a valid work permit. If you have a valid work permit, then I believe jobs to find, I'm in one also, yeah. So I'm not saying what I read online. So I'm in one right now, and I can tell you that to find a work, to find a job in any rural community in Alberta is not that hard. So it can only be hard if you don't have any work permit, or you don't have what it takes to get a job in all this community. And one thing that I believe most of this northern community, one of their requirements is that you need to have a class 5. Maybe you need to have a car, because it's a community, it's a rural community. So now most of their buses are not everywhere, especially if you're going to work, and the place of work, there's no bus stop in that environment. So now most of this company will ask you to have a class 5, to have your own car, because the location they reside, there is no bus stop in maybe 2 miles, 3 miles, within that location. So that is just it. Like most of this community always ask you, most of the company in this rural Alberta, we ask you to have a class 5. Some will ask you to have your own car, and it depends on what you're looking for. So now, but you can live fine, you can come with your family. I'm here with my family, and this is rural Alberta, and it's a place that I love. If you're someone that love maybe quiet environment, I can go from point A to point B within 20 minutes. 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes. I can go from point A to point B within 10 minutes. So anywhere, at least maximum 15 minutes, I'm there, no hold up. no traffic, no crime scene here and there. It's quiet, and you can raise your family, you can raise your children, and they are loving. This is Alberta. Albertans are very, very loving people, and they if you're looking for something, if your goal is for the PR, then move to Alberta, like move to the rural side of Alberta. Except maybe you're looking for something else, then move to the rural side of Alberta. This will be the end of my video. I'll see you on the next one, and if you have any question or you have anything to ask me, don't forget to drop it as a comment below, and definitely I'll reply to your question. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.